Parents, today's big show is for you. We spend a lot of time on the show talking about how to help kids thrive. Today, it's all about how to help you thrive. A lot of energy and time spent on the kids. It's okay, once in a while, bring the focus back to you. And if anything, that's going to help, I think, when you spend more time with the kids. Feeling like you've gotten a little bit of something for yourself, feeling refreshed, invigorated. Even more motivation then to really spend some exciting times with the kids. So today I've got two big ideas. Number one, priorities. Number two, passion. So the inspiration from today's show came when I heard someone say earlier today, and I've heard this too many times. But the statement was, if I just didn't have to work, I would be able to... And maybe you've heard a slightly similar version. If I just didn't have to, then I would be able to, and fill in the blanks with whatever it is that you think you just have to do. Right? Work is a reality for a lot of us, myself included. I'm trying to find a way out of it, but work is a reality for many of us right now. But beyond that day, you have a lot of hours that you get to choose as to how you'd like to spend them. Time with family, time working out, time exploring a new hobby, taking a class, reading a book. There's a lot of choices, but it really comes down to a question of priorities. What is most important to you in that time? How do you want to spend it? So, on a literal level, you are not going to ever have more time than you have today. 24 hours in the day. I keep lobbying for more, but nobody's listening. You only get 24 hours every day. So how are you going to choose to spend those? On a more figurative level, the same statement, you'll never have more time than you have today. Folks, this is it. This is your life. How are you going to choose to spend the hours? Right? How are you going to choose to spend those hours? And that brings me to the second idea today, passion. Now, given that there are only a certain number of hours in the day, you need to sleep for a couple of them at least. Some people would argue more or less, but basically you need to sleep a little bit just to keep yourself moving, right? The physical demands. Focus in on what you're most passionate about. When you find the passion, surprisingly, you have more energy, more enthusiasm, especially in the late night hours or early morning hours, to be able to do more in your day, things that you really enjoy. You may be able to squeak out a couple more hours in the day. If you're feeling like you just don't have enough time to do what you would really want to do. Well, figure out what it is that you really want to be doing, right? So if you didn't have to work, what is it that you really want to be doing? And if that's something you're truly passionate about, start carving out the hours. If it is a true passion, that energy and enthusiasm will be there, folks. So that is the inspiration. Wanted to share that with you today because, as I said earlier, I think sometimes we kind of lose ourselves in our kids and their life and everything that's happening for them, and really, lose focus of what those things are that are most important for us. So priorities, passion. Have an incredible weekend. I will see you back next week.